My name is Dakara.
And I'm Cupcakes.
And I'm Stillwaters.
Welcome to Teeth with Cubes.
Okay, so
main topic is here.
all right.
Snapback. Yes, snapback. We have been running polls all week long on the snapback, and you guys are very interested in this
Pressure
topic.
of postpartum weight loss.
What is snapbacking? Yes, it's.
Wait, snapback.
Would you say that?
Can I elongate my neck so I look like I've snapback? Yeah. Yep. You sure?
Yeah,
Right?
yes.
It's working for you.
Good job. Good job on the.
It's working for you.
Good job.
It's hard
So,
work.
snapping back now. Would you say it is losing your pregnancy weight?
Are we answering?
Wait a minute. We're saying is it? No, that's a
It is
question.
now.
First of all, what is really the definition of snapback?
Oh wait. Okay, I know what I'm trying to
Who
ask.
knows?
Is it just losing the weight, or is it losing the weight by a particular time, as it seems
Wait.
like a lot of celebrities do?
Okay,
Because
yes. Question to the viewer.
What is the definition of snapback? You guys are asking questions. I don't know what snapback is.
Okay, yes.
You know what
and that's what I'm
snapback
saying. You know what?
No, I don't know what
Everyone
snapback
online, give us your opinion, what you think the definition of snapback is, because we all have a different
Do you know I spoke
opinions.
to somebody the other day that has never heard of snapback?
Wow.
Does not know what snapback
You
is.
didn't watch TV.
Yes.
Are you
But
sure?
they've never, yeah.
Maybe
And
they don't pay
because
attention.
the word, no, because the word snapback is not relatable to her. I mean,
Okay. I was
She
gonna
doesn't-
ask.
it's not
okay, but
relatable,
is she
so-
the kind of person that after she
she's
has
on
kids?
social media.
But she also the kind of person like after she had. I'm guessing she has kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is she the kind of person like after she had the kids,
Mm-hmm.
she went back to herself?
Yeah, but it wasn't like immediate
Right.
though.
Exactly. But she still went back. That's
Yeah.
because for some people, which I think that natural are able to, which I guess that's what I think to me, right? Snap back is you have your baby, right? And without too much of an effort, you get back to where you were before. That's to me snapbacking.
Snapping back.
A snapback is snapping. You understand? Snapping back. You understand what we're talking about?
But-
But yeah, but you know that what I'm saying. But because at the same time, someone can lose weight, like can lose the pregnancy weight, but it's not back. You know, if you know what I'm trying to say.
But snapback is a social construct to me. I
Well-
don't think that there is actual like it's not a medical term. It's a social construct. Like somebody woke up one morning and said #snapback. I got the snapback. And then it took up many forms of life of its own. Like you're saying, like everybody, like I said, I mean, so many different opinions of what the actual snapback is.
For me, I think that when you say snap back, it is that
I'm not sure.
me first says snap back is getting back to the body your man's met you at before he knocked you up. Okay. So yeah, that's getting back
That's
to
a
your
good
pre-pregnancy
definition.
weight. Because for me, I think the whole the terminology itself, snapback, it has to do with like like if you expand a rubber band,
Right.
and you let it go, it snaps back into position.
Right.
I think that's where the terminology came from. I could be wrong, but that's what I think.
But somebody woke up and said it too.
That's what I'm saying.
Obviously, and I guess you can use that because when you think about it, the belly is elastic.
Pre-pregnancy weight is the definition to FA.
Pregnancy or pre-pregnancy
Okay.
weight.
Yes. So yeah, like we're saying, because the belly is elastic. So I guess if you want to go medical, whatever, if you can bring that belly back, you snaps back.
But is
But
it
that
just
it
about your
takes
belly?
it should. I don't think it's
Well,
just about
just
the belly.
about
It should
the
be
belly.
about.
It's about everything, but okay. But at the same time, though, everybody who gets pregnant, everyone gets pregnant differently in terms of body size. Some people get just the belly, right? A lot of people who get just the belly, they are easier and quicker, for lack of better terms, to snap back. But there are
Because
some
they didn't get any weight.
right. But there are some other ladies that when they get pregnant, they get pregnant everywhere. Including their nose, their face, their ear, everywhere. They get pregnant. Now, those ones, even if they do lose the weight, in terms of like snapping back, it might not be as quick as someone who was just all belly.
You think?
I think so, because I know some people that were all belly, and after they had the baby, I mean, heck, in less than 6 weeks, yeah, look at them like, what happened?
Yeah.
But at the same time, so I also know some other people, me included, you know, that we are still on that journey, you know. Now, and at the same time too, it doesn't really matter is pre-baby weight. Yes, that's what
Medical
that's
term.
what Ife said.
Yeah. Medical. Me first says medical term for snapback is pre-baby.
Oh, yeah, I lost my train of thoughts. Me for
Oh, I don't.
okay.
Karen says she didn't feel any pressure at all because I really wanted to add a little weight. Yes, my cousin was very skinny, and I will say that. But I also wanted to be a hot mom with weight or no weight, so that's all I work towards. I actually have a friend too. Like within I think like 2-3 weeks of having a baby, Madame was walking and jogging because she was like, listen, for me it is very important, like it's important for me to have a flat stomach, so I will do as much as I can. Yes, the doctor has said I can do light exercises, so I'm doing my light walking or whatever, but it's very important for me that by the time I go back to Nigeria after having my baby, my tummy must be flat.
But wait, did she go in with a flat stomach? This is what people
Yes, she
fail.
did.
Okay,
So she did.
So here's
So
here's
for her, it
why
will be snapping back to her.
So people don't see. This is the problem I have with this snapback issue, right? You cannot snap back if you
If
were
you're not
already
there.
snapped before you got pregnant.
No, but that
There's
is
no snapping back.
Yes,
no,
you can.
no, I don't believe
no, but
so.
see, no.
Because wait now, let me finish.
Okay.
Because if you had a flat stomach when you were not when you were pregnant, if you had a flat stomach when you were pregnant, the chances are a week after you give birth, because literally all that is coming out is the baby. So the week after you give birth, the chances are your stomach has, like Kiki said, is elastic. So your stomach has gone back to its original position. So guess what? You have, in all intents and purposes, snap back, but you really didn't have anything to snap to.
What
up
if you
front.
gained
Yes, you
80
did.
pounds during your pregnancy, but you were slim when you got pregnant, but during your
That's
pregnancy,
what I'm
And
saying
that's
is
what we're saying.
snapback.
That's
That's
what
what
we're saying.
I'm saying is snapback. Like if you gain a tremendous amount of weight and then or any amount of weight and then physically you have dropped the weight, then I will say, because medically they will tell you once you give birth you lose immediately, instantly 8 to 10 pounds of weight.
Because that's water.
Instantly you lose 8 to 10 pounds of weight. So if you gain 30 pounds when you are made, chances are it's all belly and all water. So you are not technically, if I see you 2 weeks later and I'm like, oh babe, your stomach is flat, I'm not going to tell you that it's not bad, because you went into pregnancy. I guarantee you the person with the flattest stomach, her baby didn't start showing till she was 9 months, ready to pop.
Yeah, but I think okay.
So-
I think that's where we differ on the whole snap
If you
back.
have nothing to snap, how are you going to snap back?
But
I'm just saying.
But majority
You
of
just
people,
use the
a lot
elastic.
of people will have
They have
something to
something
go
to
back
do in.
to now.
And that's what I'm saying, that people, that's what we're saying is a pressure, because they look at, so a lot of those women are like that, like they had nothing to snap and then they snapped back, and then people like me who had everything to snap are like, but
okay.
so did she?
And
Then
that-
I'm pressuring myself to go and snap.
Right. And then as
back.
you even now said pressure, one of the polls that we ran, the question was, did you feel pressure to snap back? 62% said yes, 38% said no. And I can see how, that's,
Yeah,
because
and I think it's also important to note, because we also talked about whether you felt like your partner or your baby's father, husband, whatever, pressured you to lose the weight. Sure, to lose weight. A lot of people are feeling pressure to lose their to
Yeah, I'll come to
snap
that
back.
in a minute.
Even though a lot of people are feeling the pressure to snap back, they are not feeling it from their partners, from their husbands. I think it's important to know that.
right. And we all know that for the most part, social media does still play a lot to do with this pressure to snapping back, as well as your next door neighbor. So even if like you're not looking at social media, as long as you know someone,
My
a friend
friend.
or whatever, after they had the baby and then they came back like snatched, you now start feeling like, oh my god,
I need
I
to-
had my baby before this one, and yet I'm still where I am.
But they were already snatched before they had the baby.
Yes, no,
What
but
if they
but
married,
at the same time though, you do know that there are some people
Hey, I'm
Because,
perfect.
you know,
Hi,
you do not-
hi, Joy.
There are some people who before they got pregnant, they were good, nice and everything.
Mhm.
But then during pregnancy, they did gain the weight,
Mhm.
and then after pregnancy, they actually are not able to lose that weight. There are
Okay.
some people like that.
So let me keep a thought. I'm just gonna
Okay.
I have a thought about
Okay,
that.
so now, it's those ones I'm now going to use as an example, right, for this pressure, because they know what they looked like before going in, and then when they now came out, they were expecting some results, but they didn't get it. And but then that's when they're now looking either at social media or, like I said, their friend who ended up having a baby after them and got their bodies back, but they didn't. It's now going to be like, what am I doing to myself? I now feel this. I feel bad. Oh my God, And then at that point, it's not even more of like, I can't even lose baby weight. It's now going to turn into I'm fat.
Right. It goes into something that
Yes.
Yeah.
you
So
had it.
yeah, so the thing about not people who cannot snap back. Okay, so I thought it was just like the pressure. Like people, my neighbor has snapped back, and I haven't, and I can't, or whatever. Which, in all actuality, that has so many factors surrounding it. And it's really hard to really decipher that. But anyway, in that category of people who have not snapped back, what I learned, and somebody who was in my their child was in my class at some point, she told me that she couldn't snap back because she had a disease. She had an autoimmune disease, and I think Fa just said that. She had one disease, then this lady also had some kind of autoimmune disease that was literally killing her
On the inside.
and she could not snap back.
Right.
So she sat there, she was like, okay, everybody, so she was feeling this pressure, but she didn't know what, and she told me, she said, I was working out, I was eating right, I was doing everything, but I could not lose the weight. So in the pressure of it, people like are looking at other people, are not thinking about this.
I think
Could possibly be an
No,
area that's affecting you, not snapping back.
I think that there's a lot of judgments out there in that, because you see like the celebrities and you see
Celebrities, you guys are
a lot
fake.
of a lot of
Fake.
new age women who I think with the rise of Fit Fam too, I think that's also an added pressure.
This
as well.
farm is a pressure, Joe.
No,
I'm sorry.
I think that there's that judgment that comes from having
It's a pressure.
having this societal pressure in the first place to just be slim. Period.
Yes.
Before you even go and
This
get
farm is
pregnant,
putting
and then
people under immense pressure.
there's no, and listen, there's
sorry.
nothing wrong with being fit fam. I
But
I
you
don't
guys
think
are
there's
putting
anything
people under
wrong, but I
pressure.
think that
I'm
there
sorry.
is that pressure. But I think it's also important.
You feel bad.
Me first says you can't pray a snapback.
Joy says, eat cake if you feel bad. It will make everything good.
Yes, Joy. Hey,
But I was trying to say, like,
Make that a
it's not
buttercream
just
icing.
it's not just the pressure from society. It's not just the pressure from social media to lose weight. There's also cultural pressure.
Yeah.
Because a lot of, if you're Nigerian,
You're going to tie that
if
up.
you're Nigerian, you're gonna tie that stomach. As soon as you give birth, like the following day, they are making you the pepper soup.
But I
which
don't-
is, no, see, I'm
guys,
sorry,
let's
that
not-
pepper soup tastes very, very nice. I can tell you that much. They will give you that pepper soup and they will tie your tummy once, twice, thrice,
That
all
kind of
day long. They will
And
tie your
breast.
tummy so that you can get back to
Okay,
the
but-
size that you were.
Okay, let me tell you something. It is not always about getting back to the size that you are. I think that a lot of new age mothers, grandmothers, put pressure on their kids because you need to stay with your husband. Because your husband, all these women out there, there are actually traditional rules behind it. Like that pressing is for the blood in your stomach. It's for the skin.
I know the push.
The tying
yeah.
is actually for your skin to regain its elasticity. Not so much about your stomach, but now that's how we've tied it.
But then actually,
That's how we've tied that your stomach must be flat. Was your stomach flat before you had this baby? Before you got pregnant?
But maybe they're
So
just
why is it
trying
gonna be flat
No,
now?
but
For
maybe
people.
they are tying your stomach so it can get back to what it was like before.
Okay.
Maybe they are tying your stomach so it can go back to what it was like before.
I'm not saying that it's not there, but I'm saying that the new age, these women that are all about their wives, their daughters staying with their husbands, who are tagging this tiny thing to your stomach,
Being
being flat, is a problem. Is a pressure. But because go back to the origin, the traditional meaning of that time, traditional meaning of pressing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not so much that your stomach should be flat. It's actually medicinal. Like
Yeah.
there's a purpose for it. But now we've tagged it to flat stomach.
Okay, but it's a good thing. Like even though, like the like you said, the new what do you call
New
them?
age grandmothers.
And they're saying oh, we do this so that I can look
Good for
good for husband. At least our poll did show that the husband didn't care.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? Sorry, but I don't know if I can say that the husbands don't care all the time.
Hi,
No,
Liz.
not every husband. At least from the poll, not every husband cares, right? But I think that, see, that's the thing with polls. There are some men, because I got a comment from one of my readers who said, my husband didn't exactly say that I should lose weight,
Insinuated.
but he would make comments here and there like, oh, so you're really gonna eat that today? You know?
Oh.
And like,
Oh,
no.
Let me regain
No,
my
but
life
see,
back. Wait. Give me a minute.
No. But she didn't
Jesus.
see it like as an insult or
That's-
anything.
that's
it was
her
just
fault.
like, no, but
You're gonna talk to me like that?
no, you can't
What?
say that though.
Did I just carry this baby for 9 months for you to come and talk?
No,
Bruh.
no, you cannot.
I'm just gonna be quiet right
You
now.
cannot say that.
What?
And see, and that's my thing here is there's a lot of judgment. Like Rexy said, there's a lot of
Men
Men like they care. Well, I don't know
There's
about
a lot
that.
of. I think that Rexy said on Instagram. She said that there is judgment on both sides, and I agree.
What both
I
sides?
agree.
What
On
are
both
the-
as per
sides.
like-
There's the people who are judging those women who have lost the weight very quickly, who have lost their pregnancy weight and everything, and then there are also the others on the other side that are like, this one that has lost it already, what is she doing? What did she do to go and lose the weight? There's that judgment as well.
I think
There's
that,
that too.
but I think that involve. We cannot just say it as judgment. We have to put a time on it because if you lose weight in less than what could be,
What you think is realistic?
what is realistic? Because technically you're not supposed to do anything for the first 6 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah.
Then number two, I've had a baby. After 6 weeks, you try to get on that treadmill. Let me tell you, your stomach is like it's coming into your mouth. Literally, it's like you're like trying to go out. It's like whoa, this who? Like oh my gosh.
Well, that's why they
So-
said to start lightly, you know.
Yes,
Yes, but the only thing that even
Hey.
though you start this whole thing lightly and whatnot, you always have the intention of wanting to take it slow and steady.
Yeah.
But it's not what you see on social media. And that is where the problem lies. Because you will still see people who's like, okay, very good example. Let's use the Kardashians again. Kylie came back 3 weeks after she had the baby in a
laptop.
half top.
Laptop.
You
Yeah.
know,
But you know how I feel about that though.
well, we can just keep that comment inside her head.
Well, is it because of her wearing a crop top, or you just don't like crop tops, period?
No.
Or her wearing a crop top? I'm asking now.
I feel like that is like you're putting pressure on these other
And
women
that's what I'm saying.
because you were already snatched before you got pregnant,
And then, oh my
and then you
goodness,
come out and put that 4 days postpartum.
who's the other one that
Who the
just had a
hell
baby?
cares?
Who's the other? There's someone else that just had a baby. I can't remember the person's name. Someone just
guy.
Yes. And she was like 2 weeks postpartum,
yes.
some
Alex
craziness
Sky
like
or
that.
whatever her name
And I
is.
was like, excuse me, let me just tell you what you were doing
And you know
before
what?
you got pregnant.
And my own I don't know why. Normally, when all these celebrities or Insta people, come out like, oh, this is what I look like after, 2 weeks, after 5 days, whatever. It doesn't really doesn't really affect me. But for some reason, this Alexis Sky's own got to me.
Yeah, like she was
Because
out there.
because it was like the way
On the
the way
Insta.
her own came across was, if you do not know how to get yourself back,
Look at this.
then you are doing something wrong. And that's how her own came across. And I was just like, this is wrong.
Yeah.
Because if you now have
Kylie is also
20 years old.
exactly.
Yeah, the younger you are.
Thank you, Mifa, for saying there are many factors to snap.
Because
back.
it's like,
I get it.
if if your followers are looking at you, but then now, let's say you happen to have a follower who had a baby and has not lost what they need to lose, and then you now come and be like, you know what, this is what I look like after 2 months, like, you know, you're willing to get the program because it's not that hard, like, you know, if you focus on that. And I'm like, if I'm that follower, do you know what that would do to me? Like,
But okay, sorry, on that, it is not you as the Insta celebs or the celebrities, and it's not your responsibility how other people feel.
that's where we are talking about the pressure.
That's not true.
No. I'm sorry, if I am,
That's
I'm
why
sorry,
these kids out here be killing
If-
themselves.
no,
That's not
because listen, the same like you just said, that a lot of her followers are probably like, oh my god, girl, you get it, girl, and then maybe some of the followers, maybe even if it's half, you cannot please everybody.
True.
You can't.
That is true.
You cannot. I'm sorry, if I gave birth and 2 weeks later my stomach was flat, I'll take my picture and show everybody, hey guys, look, my stomach is flat.
Huh.
I will take a picture.
But at least we all do know that.
It depends on what. See, it depends on what your goal is. People remember Black China.
But
She
wait,
told everybody and the whole world that she is going to snap back within, was it 6 months or 9 months?
Yep,
She
told
told
what she
everybody. So that was
she's
her
not
goal.
back in her own way.
She just
See, this was her goal, was that she's going to snap back in this amount of time. And after she snapped back, she showed everybody her picture. Listen, look at me. I've achieved my goal. It was only for
Uncle Rob
to come and tell us, excuse you, hello. She went for surgery. That's how she snapped.
But I mean,
So listen, I will not knock anybody if you say that you want to snap back within. For me, Sha, it just needs to be within a realistic. It needs to be within a realistic time.
okay,
To me.
I don't.
And guess what though?
Okay.
The realistic time though, I think is subjective.
Okay.
It's subjective. So for you, it might be realistic for you to lose weight in 6 months.
It is,
For
but
you,
it's
it
not
might be.
realistic for anyone to lose weight in 2 weeks.
No.
That is my own. It is
Right,
not even
right.
medically possible. That's why I keep telling you guys about the snapback thing. It is not medically possible to lose weight in 2 weeks after having a baby,
And I think for me that's my own argument.
you went into the process looking that way.
Because
there is
that's
no
my own-
possible way.
that's my
So
own
when
argument.
you come out and tell me that you snap back in 2 weeks, no, you did not. You didn't. You just went back to the way you were looking. And I bet you, if we get on the scale, you got 10 pounds to lose. So let's go to the gym. That's all I'm saying. You did not snap back in 2 weeks. And take your picture and make everybody feel bad because that's how you are. And you know what? If you are a celebrity, your job is to put out positive things out there so that the whole world can see. If you want to take a picture, feel free. But I need you to put a positive comment so that people who are following you don't feel like they have to go and kill themselves. There are people in Georgia. There's actually a group in Georgia about maternal death from this craziness.
And
Come
that's
on.
from losing
Yes,
weight.
From losing
because postpartum women, people start doing all sorts of crazy things. Then they start getting infections, hemorrhage, this one.
I know.
Come on. I know I'm really mad about it because I just feel like people take this thing for granted. And you know what? Be fit fam. I'm okay with it. Be fit fam. But guess what? If you're fit fam, let's try to help people who are not fit fam to get from postpartum to snapback. How about we do that?
Because
Instead of talking about, if you're 4 weeks postpartum is snatched. Yeah, take your picture. No. Tell us how they are gonna do it.
And you know, and for me, that is where I have the problem because that's
Joy
another thing.
says, Joy says all of a sudden you want to hold celebrities to a higher standard, and Joy says if you're
But
good
they're
about
supposed to
yourself,
be healthy.
take
Higher
yourself.
standard.
Everyone's weight loss is valid.
Okay, and anyways, what my own argument with the whole thing is like you said, if you've had a baby and whatnot, yes, medically speaking, or medically, if you really did not go in, with nothing, you're not going to come out like that, So, and it takes the body a long time for that belly to even start to shrink.
Exactly.
So, like, for majority of women who have had babies, 3-4 weeks, you still have a pouch.
And do
listen,
anything.
I have a pouch. People can see me and be like, oh my gosh, Berry, you snap back. Because guess what? I am actually 10 pounds less than my pre-pregnancy weight. I'm 10 pounds less. But when I look in the stomach, my stomach is there. My stomach did not I mean, I didn't do any. I haven't done exercise or whatever to get to that point. But I'm just saying, like, you might lose the weight, but there's still other things that need to be put into
Obviously,
place.
yes, obviously.
But your child is 9 months old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So I mean, you know that. I mean, obviously, they will tell you that. Obviously, you know, take your time with doing it the right way. You know, whether it's exercise, diet, or whatever. Take your time, or both, or go under the knife. Hey, nothing wrong with
That's
that.
your
you know,
personal.
nothing wrong with that. You know,
choice.
hey, if I had the money, I'll go under the knife. Nobody,
Me
please don't tell
too.
nobody. But
She already
Mommy
did,
will follow
don't
us.
worry.
Like,
is mommy online?
Mommy will follow us. Mommy will follow
But
us.
anyways, but my own thing is, you know,
Huh.
because
Rexy says we should discuss why people feel the pressure in the first place and ways we can
let me
Yeah, okay, we
we
can do
can-
that. We can avoid succumbing to it. Then we can do that.
the one of the pressures is you want to look good when you have a baby. Look here, I know
Where did that come from?
I know someone, and it took all of me. I mean, I had to keep quiet,
Mhm.
but I know someone who had a baby,
Mhm.
right? And a week into having the baby, this girl was already talking about, Kiki, you know, I need to watch what I'm eating now, you know, because I have to lose the weight so that I can get back, you know, into my, it's like, you know, into like, I mean, she's someone who wears like, you know, all these like, you know, body fitting clothes. She's like, you know, cause yeah, I need to get back into, you know, being that sexy person. And to me, I'm just like, is that what all of this is for? You know, and I was just looking at her, I'm like, boy, your child is not even 2 weeks old. Like, why don't you, fine, if you want to cut whatever things you're eating, but at the same time, why don't you just focus on being healthy so that you can at least feed your child?
But you
Number
know
one.
that there's even if exactly that factor in this whole snapback thing. This is part of the thing that makes me really mad. There are people who want to give solely formula, and there are people who are doing snapback and breastfeeding.
Oh yeah.
You
so
cannot
a lot of-
snap back and breastfeed. I'm sorry.
No, but you
can't.
lose weight through your breastfeeding. I
But
said.
people are not eating and breastfeeding.
Oh,
Your child is being malnourished from snapback. This is part of my issue with snapback.
They're
You're working
breastfeeding.
out.
But they're depriving themselves
You're
of the kind
depriving
of food
yourself
that
of
you should
food
be eating that will help.
that will help your baby, because your baby is solely on breast milk and all the nutrients come from breast milk. So if you're going to do that, then you guess what? Be ready for your child to have some deficiency at some point, because you're not giving them what they require. If you solely want to do formula, that's a perfect choice. Go ahead, and if you want to snap back in 1 day, your problem. But you cannot snap back in 2 weeks and you're breastfeeding. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And the thing is that, like, people who are going to be pregnant, you know, in the future, people who are pregnant, you know, I mean,
Okay, I think we should tackle what
yes,
she
and
was
that's
saying.
and that's what I
She's
want.
saying that she was asking why people feel that pressure in the first place. And
We're
here's
human beings,
here's
though.
it. Yes, we are human beings. We are affected by what we see
Yeah.
daily on TV. We're affected by
Just
what
life.
we hear daily on TV. Some people are stronger than others. Some people are not. Like for
Everything
instance,
said
no, but it's true. Some people are stronger than others because here's the thing. Like we have, there's someone I know, right, who even before she got pregnant or whatever, she's been very, she's been very slim, very fit, very and everything. And then I know we have a mutual friend who will look at her and be like, oh my God, it's so unfair. Look at how she looks. Da, 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 da. I want that kind of body. Da, da, da. I will be lamenting, And I'm on the other side, seeing the exact same girl, and I'm like, okay, I'm not really sure why you are too bothered by it. You're not doing anything to work out to get that body. If you're not doing anything to get that body, then why are you complaining so much? If you really want the body, go and do what you need to do to get it.
And I'm all
Me,
for
I'm
it,
not
though.
affected. It doesn't really matter to me. Have your body, me, I have my own body. Everybody needs to be.
Your finger.
I feel like everybody kind of needs to get to a place where they are comfortable in themselves, where they are not so swayed by what they are seeing.
Okay. This is why this is why I think the word snap back is what causes that pressure.
Adds to
Because
the pressure.
no, I think it causes the pressure because snapback, mentally speaking, and even like in your visual sense of it, has put like this box. Like you have to be snapped back
In a certain time frame.
It's time sensitive. Do you get what I'm saying? If you take 9 months to snap back, right? And you say you were working on it for 9 months, and that's your snapback. You know what? I'm like, you know what? I think you worked out, and I think that after the 6 weeks, you started slowly and slowly. But if you tell me that, from what social media and from what other people say, snapback is in that. Seriously, now think about it. Everybody that says snapback puts it in that 6-week box. And if you're snapping back in 6 weeks,
the poll that we ran, how long should it take for you to snap back? 21% said you should do it in less than 6 months, and then 79% said 6 months to a year. I feel like 6 months to a year is.
But I feel like 6 months to a year should not even be tagged as snapback. It shouldn't be tagged as snapback. It should be tagged as you lost your baby weight, what it was 10 years ago. You just lost your baby weight. Because snapback makes it so time sensitive, which is why I think people are so pressured, because it makes it time sensitive. You snap back now. Snap back.
I had before I had Kenzie, Dean was maybe a year and a half, and I was at the gym. And one auntie came up to me. Now, the reason I say I'm an auntie because she actually knows also she's an auntie, And she's like, Kiki, how are you? I'm like, auntie, I'm fine. And she's an older auntie. I said, okay, auntie, everything is fine. And then she goes, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, okay, yes, I had a baby. Do you know her response? She said, you had a baby over a year ago. Why are you still looking the way you look? Or more, like in the gym, I don't look at her. I was just like, and then what quickly enter came and said, I was like, well, auntie, I'm at the gym now.
Right?
And she's not like, yes, she's like, we need to get you back to where you were before, as you were, the way you looked. Okay, and to me, first point, the way you looked, at your wedding, I was just like, wow.
Is that not the pressure right there, though?
Yeah,
Is that not the pressure?
Yeah.
I was just like, and I think what shocked me it wasn't the fact that, it was a younger auntie.
If you have something that was wrong with you, that maybe this is the only way you can get back.
No.
It's taken exactly.
No.
Did you ask that question? Did you ask, is the baby okay? Or has the baby been sick? Maybe that's why. Did you ask any follow-up question?
Like,
What is in your mind
that me that she's not coming to the gym?
No, she was all just like, get with it, girl.
The fact that someone snapped back, Rixie said, the fact that someone snapped back,
Photos can trigger such an emotion is what needs to be addressed, not the fact that the people are putting
pictures, and also those need to be smart.
Smart. T times for time oriented.
Okay.
So
well,
yes, but it is true. If you
this
decide,
is why kids are
this
killing
is for
themselves.
Me. This is for me. This is for
pictures
me.
do.
This is for me. If you have a child and you have decided that within this amount of time, please, that is safe. So consult your medical professional. That is safe. It's not like you're trying to lose 20 pounds a week or 20 pounds every 2 weeks. That is not healthy. If you're trying to do it within healthy and medical guidelines, please go for it. Why not? Make your goals. Let them be smart.
Everyone's timeline is different.
Everyone's timeline is different. There are
6
some
weeks
people.
is not a timeline.
I don't think.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think personally.
Sorry.
6 weeks is.
Can you imagine those women who do CS thinking about snapback?
No, but the CS people now, the doctor says you can't even do anything for 8 weeks anyway.
But you
Can you
guys
imagine
fail to
those
realize
people?
that models. I'm sorry, because you said 6 weeks is not a time goal. People who their business is their
body, yes.
6 weeks is
their
they're losing money when they're not.
But guess what?
So that is a goal for them. They have to make.
But you need to understand those people whose business is their body before they got pregnant.
You know they have
when
a
they
team
come
of-
back.
Yeah, but
When that baby drops, the next week
They're out there.
almost identical to what they look
But
like.
we're making the same point because snapback is their pre-baby.
So really, they did not snap back.
So no, they did because they snap back.
It's going back to your
guys-
baby.
Yeah, people
going back.
Oh, so you but how did you snap back if you had the baby today.
Now, yes,
tomorrow
now.
your body is back to where it was. Is that snapping back?
Yeah,
What?
but then again, yes,
How is
but
that
those
snapping
ones,
back?
though, those ones are already at an advantage
Yeah,
exactly.
from the get-go.
So it's
They're
not,
already at an
that's
advantage.
not snapping back.
I personally think it is.
I mean, this is where the difference is between
Okay.
snapping back and losing your pregnancy weight. For people like them, that is a snapback, because
Okay.
But losing your pregnancy weight, and like I told you guys when we had our pre-production meeting that day, I was like, to me, there's a difference between losing weight and snapping back. There's a big difference for me.
It's time. Is it time?
No, there's a time.
You said it wasn't time. There was getting your body
back
exactly.
that was
the way
that,
it
yeah,
was
so that's why I'm
before.
saying that to me it's a big difference, because you can go in, even if it's, let's say you gain 50 pounds, right, have a baby, whatever, you lose the weight, right, but your body is not where you used to be.
Like my stomach.
But what you've done, you have lost your pre-pregnancy weight.
Or I've lost my pre-pregnancy.
So when you snatched,
Now I get it.
when you snatched
You know
before
what, though?
before you
know
got
what?
pregnant,
You know
It's
what?
taking you
You know
almost
what?
to
Wait a
get what
minute.
I'm
Hang on.
saying.
No,
But I
but
have a
wait.
question for her.
No, but wait. I think now I'm getting it, because I've still been of the opinion
yes,
that
It's
losing
snapping
your
back.
weight is snapping back. However, I have lost my baby weight.
so did you snap back?
That's what I'm saying. Is now I'm getting
So
it.
you
That
snap back.
That's what I was trying to tell you guys.
Now, that's what I'm trying to say. I have lost the baby weight, right? But my body is not where it was before. It's not.
And
My
that,
stomach, when I look in the stomach, there's still a lot of loose skin.
like,
Yeah, but that is
So-
when you go into toning and fitness.
Toning and
But when you
everything.
talk about your snapping back is your weight. So you snap back.
You guys-
But now you don't
Just so
look
you
like.
know, just so you know, no, hang on. Just
You
so
don't
you
look like how you look at your birthday whole
right.
child, but you
Wait.
snap back.
Just so you guys know,
This
for
is
who's
the,
talking, for who's talking, that is our production manager.
She needed to pick her inputs.
no,
This
but
is easy.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
but wait,
okay,
my situation.
Okay.
Okay, so I did not gain that much weight to Christine. I gained maybe 30 pounds, maybe 35. And then when Christine, I remember I was still wearing all my normal clothes.
Yes.
And then when Christine came, 3 months later, I did not have any weight.
Right.
Like so
Yeah.
so technically, but my body was not, my belly was still,
Right.
I mean, but I was not, my arms were still a little bit flabby.
Right.
So
Right.
I mean, I dropped what I gained from Christine.
Right, but see, that was my
So did
own,
I snap
that's
back?
my own argument. That's why I'm saying snapping
Some
back
people
is
say that it's
different
snap back.
from pre-pregnancy weight, because
losing the pre-
So
from-
you're
from
saying
losing-
I'm saying
I'm saying
but didn't lose the weight.
no, I'm saying you lost
I lost it.
your baby weight,
Uh-huh.
the pregnancy weight, right?
But your body
did not snap.
Okay,
back.
because I didn't take it the step further to drop
Like
the excess.
Yes, that's what I'm. Yes,
and all
that's
that.
my own thing. Because
It's not back to
because
different
yeah,
anybody.
because see, let me tell you a very good example which I share with you guys is, if before pregnancy, right? Let's say you weighed 160 pounds, right? And you could rock a badass, like, 2-piece bathing suit, right? You go on the big
As a bobo, big scale.
big scale. You can do that. Rock it. You don't have a baby, right? When I say your pregnancy weight was 160, right? You have a baby, you gain weight, whatever. You lose the baby weight, so you're back to that 160. But guess what?
Your
You
body
cannot
has
wear that
changed.
2-piece bikini.
Because
Your body has changed.
Your body has changed.
Why? Because you had a baby, right?
Yes, but you see, but that's what I'm saying though.
Okay.
You have
Okay.
lost the baby weight, but
did
your
not
body
snap.
did not snap back.
Okay. So for you, the weight is the snapback versus the
Yeah, like the body.
The body yes,
change.
the body change for me is a snapping back.
Now,
but for me,
now I get it.
snapback is time. For me,
Okay.
Just
it
doing it
implies to
within,
me
like, in,
that
like,
when you
6
say time is like
Okay.
time
Like 3
sensitive.
months. Okay.
Based on
Okay.
what I see on social media, it doesn't affect me because hell, y'all know. But very can your body be? Yeah.
Exactly. But
So-
what did I?
Rexy says, Anita, you snap back, but
looking
like your
Okay,
ideal
this-
self is a different
Different case.
case. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
so
listen.
what-
I'm far from my ideal. I'm still trying to turn body back.
My opinion is that you can't like.
Not like I was.
I don't
25.
believe in snapback. I don't believe in it. I think that everybody should have like a goal, like a lengthy goal, because of this reason of your body is not the same. Your skin changes when you have a baby, right? Because it's straight up to heaven. So snapback is not real. It's nothing for me. I don't believe in it. I don't think anyone should believe in it because it puts a time. It puts you in a box and says this is it
by this time.
So
Okay, but then
what's
now.
your own-
Okay, yeah.
What's your own idea of snapback? Follow. Rexy says
Like
follow
it says,
3 to
follow 3 to
30.
30 if you want to
you-
look like your
Haven't it now
ideal
changed
self.
331?
This is our
Follow her website, her Instagram 3 to 30.
Is it
I get
331?
some exercise
It could be
tips.
asked now.
Okay, what's your own? What's your own? Your own idea. We've made our
We've made
distinction.
our- yes.
What's
Oh.
your distinction? Or you
I
don't?
told you now
Who is
What's your-
thinking now?
that the snapback now, like because I lost my weight, but I still have like a lot of loose skin that I still would like to tackle. So maybe now I understand where you guys are coming from and saying that snapback is different from losing pregnancy weight, because I would have said no, it's snapping back is going back to your pre-pregnancy weight. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
anyways, I think
Okay, but
to the
what's
end.
the last
but
one?
it's a good question, Sha, for everybody. Those that lost the weight, snapback or whatever. How did you do it? I know we are
We are
running out of time. We have
minutes.
like less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But you can leave us comment on Instagram, on Facebook, inboxes, all of that. Leave us comment. We can actually continue this offline.
Yeah.
As a good discussion. This was actually a very good one.
Right.
And just let us know how you did it. We are ready to learn. Heck, I'm ready
I'm
to
still
learn
trying to
because
lose
look
the
here.
baby weight.
See, I'm still trying to lose my own. I'm almost there for child number 2, so that means I have one more to go. So between these two, I'm the one that has a lot of work to do.
Who said? Do you know how much I weigh?
Forget that.
do you
I have
know?
2 children, so I still have to lose baby number 1 and baby number 2.
Okay. Thank you guys for logging in today.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our next
What did
show
you
was
say?
supposed to
What
have
did you
been
I have no idea.
our next show was supposed to have been Easter Sunday, but we're not going to have a show on Easter Sunday because it is Easter, and we know that you guys want to be with your families and with your friends. So on Easter Sunday we will not be having a show, but we will be back 2 weeks after. I believe that's April 15th.
No. That's April.
It's 15th now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
you're right. April 15th.
It's April
You're right.
15th.
Sorry.
Yeah. So we'll be back April 15th because we do the shows first and third Sundays. Either way, whatever we decide, we're going to let you guys know online, on Facebook, and on everybody else's pages. So please, thank you guys for joining us today. It was a very lively discussion. Follow at Dakara,
Stillwaters
Stillwaters.
_ I think.
At Kiki DJ Cupcakes?
Yes.
I think that's my handle. Yeah.
And Tea with
On
Kids.
IG and at TV
Follow
Kids.
at TV with Cubes. Please share. This video is going to be up on Facebook and on Instagram and on YouTube afterwards. So check it out, share with your friends and everything. And don't forget to
Have a sip
with someone you love.
I'm not going to pick it up today. You're going to drop it?
All right. Bye, everybody.
bye guys. Next time on Tea with Cubes.